Hi, this is Vicki from Grandma B's Junk Journals. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I wanted to share 2 more of my back to school little golden book junk journals. I had posted 3 of them on my website. I said I had a total of 8. So here are 2 more, and then I have 3 left that I'm working on. So I just wanted to do a quick little flip through, and then they will be on my website, grammybshop.com. And remember, there's always free shipping, and these are a little bit smaller journals. They have 2 signatures. They are filled with lots of goodies, but not a lot of my homemade embellishments and things that I typically do for my larger journals, because I'm trying to keep the cost down because they are back to school. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'll just do a quick little flip through. So both of these are vintage books, and they have been very much loved, but I think they're in pretty good shape. It is closed. This one is closed with some vintage seam binding. I really think it's lace, but it is called seam binding, and it is trimmed with some vintage ribbon and a vintage doily and button there. It has 2 sewn-in signatures. It has the rounded spine, and I have covered it with Mod Podge. So it is hard and sturdy, and I've did the pamphlet stitch. It has just a simple tassel, removable tassel with a charm. There are a variety of different papers in here: scrapbook paper, writing paper, vintage book pages. All of the storybook pages are in here. And both of these, you'll see, actually in all 8 of them, they will have a little booklet that I made with the leftover scraps, and it's great for journaling and for photos. I have 3 clips in each of them. They all have several different journaling cards that you can journal or photo. This is a journaling card that I created from a vintage book page. So the back is blank. I've sewn around it, added some ribbon to the top. And here's a little pocket with a vintage plain card. They make, I didn't make any pockets. Well, I've clipped most of the ephemera in here so that you could create your own pockets or tucks or what have you. Here is a couple of bags that you can use for pockets with journaling cards. Another clip, DVD with some journaling cards and sticker inside, a workbook page. This is a children's book page from a different story. So all 8 of the back to school junk journals are very similar as far as the amount of items in there, just a little bit different. So there's envelopes for pockets, there's bags for pockets, lots of things clipped in, pocket here. So lots of different things that are clipped in that you can, make your own creations. This is a different storybook page, doily, a card. This is from a vintage children's book page. I backed with cardstock so that you could journal or put a photo, and it's just clipped. And this is a vintage card. I like making pockets. Some of the journals I did put on as pockets, others I just clipped in. And then here's another little girl from a vintage sewing pattern, and one of these plain cards that will be great for journaling. And here's another children's book page from a different story, and a plain card, some money. This is, I love this. This is a page from a children's book, vintage children's book, and I just put that in the middle so that you could see the entire image. I really love it. And this is just from the teacher store, and great for journaling or cards or photo on the back. I like using these little plain cards for tucks, just little pockets. And then here is a pocket back here with another children's book page. So, animal counting book. I don't think I said the date here. Let me look at the date. This is a 1971. All right, and then my little golden word book is closed with some vintage pink lace. There's some pom-pom trim and rickrack. It also has 2 signatures that I have sewn in with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It has a removable tassel, just a simple little tassel and charm. And that's the inside. It does have that curved spine and covered with Mod Podge. And this is a 1968. Again, a variety of different children's book pages and workbook pages. Image from a children's book, and it's backed with the cardstock for journaling. Here's a napkin. Here's the little journaling card that I made with the book page and card and sticker. Just some more items that are clipped in. Another children's book page. This, let's see, this hymnal. Well, they were all between, I think it was 1904 and 1910. I'm not seeing the date on that. There's another envelope with a journaling card inside. Pocket with some things clipped there. Journaling card, reward page. Pocket, little sewing pattern girl. All of the original pages are in there. There's workbook pages, doilies, cards, awards. This is another one, another page from 1958. That other one in the other book was also from the same book, so it would have been in the 50s as well. But I loved that image, so I wanted it right in the middle so you can see the whole thing. Another pocket here. And there you have it. So this is another page from another children's book. All right, there you have it. So there's 2 more, and hopefully in the next day or so, I will be posting the last 3 of this series of 8, and then I'm hoping to get going on some Halloween and some more Christmas. So thanks for coming along, and check out my website, grandbabyshop.com. Thanks, bye-bye.